Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Before we start our lesson, let us recite 5 surah. The first one, Surah Al-Fatihah. The second one, Surah Toha ayat 1 hingga 5. And then Surah Al-Inshirah, Surah Quraish, and Surah Al-Ikhlas by 3 times. After that, selawat ke atas Rasulullah SAW selama 2 minit. Dan kita niatkan selawat kita ni yang pertama untuk memenuhi perintah Allah Subhanahu Wa Taala, kedua untuk memenuhi hak Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, dan yang ketiga untuk mendapat syafaat Rasulullah di akhirat kelak. Dan kita niatkan juga segala bacaan hafalan surah kita ni dan selawat kita ni untuk kedua orang tua dan seluruh umat Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. Kemudian doa sebelum belajar. Semoga dengan amalan ini akan membuka pintu hati para pelajar untuk mencintai ilmu dan mendapat ilmu yang berkah. Amin.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم
الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم طه ما أنزلنا عليك القرآن لتشقى إلا تذكرة لمن يخشى تنزيلا ممن خلق الأرض والسماوات العلى الرحمن على العرش استوى. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ألم نشرح لك صدرك ووضعنا عنك وزرك الذي أنقض ظهرك ورفعنا لك ذكرك فإن مع العسر يسرا إن مع العسر يسرا فإذا فرغت فانصب وإلى ربك فارغب. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم لإيلاف قريش إيلافهم رحلة الشتاء والصيف فليعبدوا رب هذا البيت الذي أطعمهم من جوع وآمنهم من خوف. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد.
اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد. 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 محمد اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل 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 محمد
Doa sebelum belajar. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Allahumma aftah alaina hikmataka wanshur alaina min hazaini rahmatika ya arhamar rahimin. Ya Allah, bukakanlah ke atas kami hikmat-hikmatmu dan limpahilah ke atas kami khazanah rahmatmu. Wahai yang maha pemurah lagi maha penyayang.
Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul 'uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Ya Rabbku, lapangkanlah untukku dadaku dan mudahkanlah untukku urusanku dan lepaskanlah kekakuan dari lidahku, supaya mereka mengerti perkataanku.
Amin.
Amin, amin, amin. Ya Rabbal Alamin. In this session, we're going to discuss about significant figure. It is a very important topic that you need to understand. So can you please get ready with your notes, page 4 and 5. And your worksheet page 3. Learning objective. Explain the concept of significant figures and using it to round whole numbers when solving problems. Steps to success. First, relate significant figure with the idea of rounding of the numbers. Second one, practice how to count significant figures according to the question given. Please copy these steps to success in your notes. So, what is actually significant figure? Significant figure, in short, we write as SIG.FIG, refers to the important digits or figures of a number. It is used to reflect the degree of accuracy. A number is more accurate if it is rounded off to a higher number of significant figure. Don't worry about this significant figure. It seems very hard, but it is actually rounding off. The concept of significant figure is actually rounding off. Okay, just remember that significant figure is rounding off, and it has its own way how to round off the value, and you need to learn the way how to round off significant figure. And this significant figure is very important, always relate in exam, very important in exam. Let's consider this example. Zubair wants to buy a car which costs about 68,955. He tells his friend about it, but he cannot remember all the digits. He says that it is about 70,000. In mathematics, what he is doing is rounding off the original figure to a certain number of significant figure. And if you look here, Zubair is actually rounding off this value to one significant figure. That is why it becomes 70,000. And again, significant figure is actually the key concept of significant figure is actually rounding off. This slide, it will show you how to count the significant figures. Basically, counting significant figures means counting how many digits there are in a number based on the following rules. The first one, all non-zero. So all non-zero digits are counted. And here we have 6 significant figures. The second one, 0. And if we have 0 in front, it is not counted. For example, this one. And here we only have 1 significant figure. At the back is counted, so be careful. And here we have 3 significant figure. In the middle also counted, this one. So we have 4 significant figure here. The third one, whole number. For whole numbers, digits omitted must be replaced by the same number of zeros. Be careful this one. I repeat myself. For whole numbers, digits omitted must be replaced by the same number of zeros. For example, here we have 8,745 round off to 2 significant figure. If it is 2 significant figures, so it must be at this 7, correct? And here you need to replace 4 and 5 here as 0. Okay, so your final answer will be 8700, not only 87. Remember that one. For this one, for the whole number, when it round off to 2 significant figure, it stop at the 7. And the next values must be replaced by the same number of zeros. So here we have 2 digits here, so 20. And it will become 8,700. The second one, round off 3 significant figure. So where you start counting the significant figure from this first digit. 1, 2, 3. So add 4. Add 4, and here we have decimal point. So we omit that decimal point, and then it only leave with 8745. And when we round off to significant figure, it become 8,750. Not like this one. Okay. For decimals, the omitted digits do not have to be replaced by zeros, or otherwise the zeros will be counted. So just leave like this, 8750, and you don't have to put 0.00 here. Okay, just put like this one, 8750. Now, let's move to example. And here we have example 8. You need to round off this value, and I will give you 20 seconds to try. Okay, now for part A, one significant figure. So one significant figure is at this 7. And again, we have decimal point here. We ignore this and we only focus at this 7630. One significant figure is at 7, so round up, and it will become 8,000. Okay. For the second one, two significant figure is at 6, and it will become 7600, and you need to replace the omitted one here by the by 0. Okay, for significant figure, so at this 0, and you need to just write down the number in front here, since the first significant figure is this 0, correct? And 763, you just write it down, and this one you need to look at the next value. If it is 5 onwards, so it is round up, and that is how you got 7631. Example 9, I give you 20 seconds to try. Okay, now write each of the following numbers correct to 3 significant figure. And for part A, 3 significant figure is at this 4. Okay, so round up, it will become 20.5. And this one, just ignore. You don't have to replace it by 0, 0. Just ignore. Okay, for the second one, this 30 in front is not counted. So we start count the significant figure at this 4. 4 is your first significant figure. 3 is the second. 6 is the third. So next to 6 is 8. So we need to round up. And the answer will become like this. And for the 0 in front, just copy it down to your final answer. And you just need to change that 6. It's either maintaining 6 or 7. And why 7 here? Because next value after 6 is 8. So we need to round up. And the last one for part C, 3 here is the 3 significant figure. So 9 here, round up, and it will become 304000. Okay, so that will be the last part for this session. Complete your notes, complete your worksheet, and thank you so much. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Doa selepas belajar. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Allahumma inni astaudi'uka ma 'allamtani fardudhu ilayya inda hajati ilaihi wala tansani ya rabbal alamin. Ya Allah, sesungguhnya aku menitipkan padamu ilmu-ilmu yang telah engkau ajarkan kepadaku, dan kembalikanlah kepadaku sewaktu aku memerlukannya kembali. Dan janganlah engkau lupakan aku kepada ilmu itu, wahai Tuhan yang memiliki semesta alam. Amin.